Welcome to the Tupelo Automobile Museum, home of one of the largest automobile collections in North America. You'll see over 100 antique, classic, and collectible automobiles. Displayed chronologically, our collection illustrates the changes in automobile design and engineering for over 120 years. Your self-guided tour begins with an 1886 Benz, representing the birth of the automobile, and culminates with a 2011 Toyota Corolla, one of the first built at the newly opened Toyota Motor Manufacturing Mississippi plant in Blue Springs, Mississippi. The museum is proud to have a rare 58 Toyopet Crown Deluxe, the first vehicle model that Toyota offered to the United States market as the newest addition to our historical collection. The collection, now valued at over $10 million, includes a Tucker, a Duesenberg, Stanley Steamer, and many other rare favorites. Before you begin your tour, here's a look at the man whose love of design, mechanics, and electronics took him around the globe to gather this phenomenal collection of automobiles. Frank Spain was born in 1927 in North Louisburg, Ohio. At the height of the Depression, his family moved to the Tupelo area. His mother was an elementary school teacher, most notably Elvis Presley's fourth grade teacher. His father was a funeral director with his own business, the Spain Funeral Home. Frank developed an early interest and talent for engineering. While a high school student, he helped build and operate the local AM radio station, serving as chief engineer on a part-time basis. At age 19, Frank graduated with honors from Mississippi State University with a degree in electrical engineering. Upon graduation, he moved to Washington, D.C., where he worked for the NBC network as a member of the network's Research and Development Field Group. There, his job was to broadcast the first live television programs from the White House, the Capitol, and other Washington landmarks. His team's success made television history and included the first live broadcast of a presidential inauguration, that of Harry Truman. Spain then moved to New York, where he worked on NBC's research team that developed the technology standard for U.S. color television. In 1950, Spain joined the U.S. Navy and proudly served as an electronics officer for 2 years. All along, though, Spain wanted to bring his broadcast expertise back to Northeast Mississippi. In 1953, he successfully petitioned the Federal Communications Commission to assign Tupelo its first television station. Television equipment was big and expensive in those days, and money was tight. So Frank Spain rolled up his sleeves to design and hand-build the antenna, transmitter, cameras, and all of the ancillary equipment needed to put a new television station on the air. The station began broadcasting as NBC affiliate WTWV, now WTVA, on March 18, 1957, and continues today under Spain family ownership. At one time, he also owned television stations in Meridian, Mississippi, West Palm Beach, Florida, and Flagstaff, Arizona. In 1959, Spain pioneered the use of microwaves to carry distant signals to cable systems and broadcasters. At its peak, Microwave Service Company carried signals throughout 12 states. This led Spain to join Jack Gokin and Bill McGowan in a venture that eventually became MCI. In 2005, Spain was inducted into the National Academy of Television Arts and Science Golden Circle and was honored with a special Emmy for his 50-plus years of contributions to the broadcast industry. While Spain continued his career as a successful broadcaster and engineer, his love for classic automobiles deepened. In 1974, he acquired and restored his first classic automobile. Spain, along with colleague Max Berryhill, another broadcast engineer, spent many years researching, locating, and gathering our 150-car collection from all over North America and Europe. Initially, the vehicles were stored throughout the United States, but Spain was determined to assemble his collection in one location so he could share it with the public. After careful consideration of many possible venues and the enthusiastic support from the city and then Mayor Larry Otis, he chose Tupelo. Construction of the nonprofit museum began in late 2001. Berryhill and Spain designed the 120,000 square foot museum to complement Tupelo's downtown redevelopment plans while optimizing display, restoration, and operating efficiency. On December 7, 2002, the Tupelo Automobile Museum officially opened. In 2003, it was designated the official State of Mississippi Automobile Museum. Berryhill served as the museum's first curator until his retirement in 2007. When asked to share the secret of his success, Spain would consistently reply, "The luckiest people in the world are the ones who have been able to make it to a ripe old age, having loved every minute of what they have done." Frank Spain did just that until his death in 2006 at the age of 78. The museum is owned by a nonprofit educational foundation dedicated to preserving and sharing the collection for decades to come. Ever-changing special events and temporary exhibits complements our core collection throughout the year. Future displays will include Spain's extensive electronics and world-class map collections. Thank you for visiting the Tupelo Automobile Museum.